site, and I'm here with my cousin Brian. And this is probably the third video you will see of this farm, but this is our second day. So I hit 2 sites yesterday. Brian bugged out on me. He had a commitment with his boy. So, but anyway, we found the house site. I'm going to take you over to it. A little bit about this. This used to be the John Hardesty house. I'm told that this house was built in the early 1800s, from what Mr. Hardesty can recall through oral history. So he doesn't have anything written down on it. It does show up in the 1886 maps. The cellar is right here. We're going to go walk around. I'm going to show you some features that I've noticed that enables us to pinpoint this. I want to point out daffodils here. There's daffodils here. And this is actually the yard here. There's daffodils there. And then there is an old wire fence here that shows, that shows the yard. So this was the yard. I don't know how trashy of a site it is yet. There's some brick right here. Some old brick right there. There's a cornerstone of a foundation. I'm going to show you there's lots of coal here. This is actually coal that has already been burned, and its usefulness is already gone. So this is what they call coke, and coke is a byproduct of coal that's been burned. Here's some coal that has not been burned. So they likely heated their house with coal. This is the foundation here. This is the foundation hole here. And you probably can't see it very well, but there's stone right here. So there was a walk-in basement right here. And I saw over here, I saw some cornerstone. Here's some cornerstone. Here, there is some sheet metal here. There's a big piece of sheet metal there. And over here, I'm gonna walk down over here because I saw something over here I thought you guys might like to see. We got a nice running stream here, and water was always a great source. A house always located by a spring, but here is the actual, this is the actual spring here. And so they probably got their water right here, and this has been filled in. Looks like there's an old bed frame right here, or a gate, probably a gate. See some foundation stones all over here. All right, let's get on it. I cut an intro here at this old site, and we're gonna abandon it already. We have been here maybe an hour, long enough to know that this house burned down. They burned it down and they buried it. And we have found car parts, and we have found all kinds of junk in the ground, to the point where it's literally practically impossible to dig it unless you just want to spend all day here. And we don't. So I told you in the last video number 2, that the house where I found the miner's tags, we're going to go back up there. But I will show you what we did find here, and I don't think I filmed a single one of them. Brian found, oh, that's a, oh, sure. He found, this is a brass ring. I told him it's probably a cinch ring. And he found 2 pennies, 79.
75 and 69 of them.
I found a quarter. That's a modern penny, but the rest of these are wheat cents. So I found 3 wheat cents. And this knife piece I found at the other house site where we're heading to. So I just pulled that out of my pocket.
He's buying lunch.
All right, you guys, I should have filmed this, and I apologize. Kind of a sketchy. It was kind of sketchy, yeah. It wasn't real crisp. What I pulled out of that hole, I think the reason it was sketchy is it's all busted up, but this one's got 2 holes in it. Oh, it's brittle, real brittle. Real brittle. I've never seen one with more than 1 hole. And but these are mine tags. All right, on to the next mine tab. What you got?
Piece of iron.
Piece of iron. That's not what you want.
Well, no, this was the iron box that held all the gold. It's still down there.
Okay, all right. I got a good signal here. 85. That's a real good signal right there. Hopefully that's not it. I thought it was junk. I actually think it could be an earring. All right, I'll let you see it. And I'm gonna let you see the post of it. See that post right there? Is that an earring? I don't know what that could be. Looks like a little football, but I think it's an earring. All right, well, I didn't get it last time. All right, you guys, I think I found a button, actually. This would be the first button I found on either site. I can see the edge of it, and it looks like a button. Let's take a look. It is right there. Yeah, it's a button. Yep, here's where the shank was. All right. All right, you guys, I'm right off the foundation, literally. And isn't that beautiful? All that moss, it's just gorgeous. And I had a good hit here. It was kind of a low tone, and I popped it out, and I'll show you what I got. And I know what this is. Just curious to see if any of you guys know what it is. I think it's going to be a suspender clip. That's what I think. But I could be wrong. Yeah, it's all crusty. I'm going to have to clean that up. But you can see the loop would have went right there. And the belt strap would have gone right there. I'll clean that up. Typically these went, about right here. And before the invention of the belt, the men used suspender clips. Ryan, he's up there. He's digging 12-gauge shotgun BBs. He's up there behind a tree. Let's keep going. It is. It's going to be a miner's tag, I think. Yep. Another. Yeah, it's another miner's tag. Man, I have found a lot of miner's tag at this house site. That guy dug a lot of coal. On to the next miner's tag. Already got a nice hit here. 80. Let's see. This. I don't see anything. Oh, right there. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's a little key winder. It's a watch winding key. That's a first for me right there. That's the first one I've ever found. Oh, that's awesome. All right, well, we'll go to the next plug. All right, you guys, I'm gonna call the dig day here, and we're gonna go dig some ramps. So if you guys want to see some bonus clips, which would be after this, just stick around, stay tuned, and I'll show you the ramps. We're going to dig those ramps, and I'll probably show you how we cook those. But we did pretty good. Brian found some rivets, and he didn't find much of anything else, and he's digging ramps. So his stuff's not down here with mine. So I found 3 miner's tags. I found 3 weedy scents. I found that watch winder. I found a button. I found a suspender clip. Found a rivet right there. Found an earring right there. Not bad. Not bad. We're in here maybe an hour and a half, so not bad at all. All right, stay tuned. We're going to go ahead and dig some of these up right here. Let me see how we pull them out. We pull them out with the roots and all. And the bulb, you can see the bulb, they're like an onion. like an onion.
And then when you clean them, you take that off. And
Yeah, so Brian, how do you, when you eat yours, how do you eat your wraps?
I'll take them, clean them, of course. I leave the tops and everything, and I get boiling water and I blanch them real quick. And I take them out and I just chop them up, and I put mine with fried potatoes and pepperoni. Is what I eat mine with. You put them with eggs,
beans, ham.
Put them in salads. I mean, you can eat them however you want.
They're really
like
good.
Onion. Garlic. It's like a
wild garlic.
Real strong oniony garlicky taste.
They're real popular here in the.
They have ramp festivals. They make ramp chewing gum, ramp jelly, ramp wine.
This is how many we already have dug. So they actually sell these along the road, the highways, and to restaurants. Man, look how big some of these are. Look at that. All right. Beautiful soil. And these produce seeds and they propagate themselves. Yeah, those are nice ones. When I get home and cook these, I'll show you. Hey you guys, welcome back. I am here in my kitchen, and what we have done is I've taken the ramps out of the bucket, and I have, thankfully I have this large sink. And everything I put in here, all the ramps, and I will wash the dirt off of these. And what I'll do is I'll cut the roots off of the individual ramp bulb. I'll put those in a freezer and freeze them long term. When we cook them, I'll show you how we do that, and you know, I'll let you know how they taste. All right, you guys, so here we are. These pretty little gems all cleaned up. And this might just be the treasure of the day. So what we'll do is some of these I will set aside for, you know, cooking in dishes, frying up in saucepans with different, as a garnish. And the rest of these I will freeze in a freezer so we can have for a later meal. I'll show you how I cook these and we'll dig in. So I've got all the ramps. I've got several bags, but this bag I'm keeping out so we can eat with various meals. And so what I use is I use a cast iron skillet because, well, cast iron skillets, it makes the food taste so well. I use low heat, so I'll put it on low heat. And then I use real butter. So this is real butter, it's not margarine. And I cook real butter over low heat. And I've got a little bit of potatoes here. It's mashed potatoes. And what I do is I make a potato cake if I don't have fried potatoes. But I had some of these left over from another meal, and I had some ham left over from another meal. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the mashed potatoes in here, and we're going to fry it. And I roll it into cornmeal, you know. So here's Indian head stone ground yellow cornmeal, and then the ham. And then what I'll do is I'll take the ramps and I'll fry it all in there together. I'll probably put an egg or two in there as well. And once I get that all put together, I'll bring you guys back so you can see, and then you'll get to see the finished product. All right, you guys, now I've added the ramps. I have my little potato cake that's turning golden brown. I have some ham here, and I have some farm fresh eggs straight from our chickens. And I will mix all of this. It'll all be frying up in one pan so the flavor, you know, the flavor bleeds into all the different foods and textures and everything we got on there. We're just gonna let this fry up. I'll do the eggs, and when I come back, I'll show you the finished product. All right, you guys, so this is the finished product. I have 2 farm eggs, the ramps that you saw us dig, a little bit of ham, and a little tiny mashed potato cake, and some toast. And of course, always the hot coffee. All right, you guys, thanks for joining us this episode. Hit like, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care and God bless.